And they were to classify the structures under open chain hydrocarbons and cycloalkanes of not less than 5 carbons in a ring. Here, viewers, are the structures we were looking out for. We did not ask for names, we asked only for structures. But for the sake of our colleagues at home, A is 1-hexene, B is 2-hexene, C 3-hexene, D 4-methyl-1-pentene, E 3-methyl-1-pentene, F 2-methyl-1-pentene, G 3,3-dimethyl-1-butene, H 4-methyl-2-pentene, I 3-methyl-2-pentene, J 2,3-dimethyl-2-butene, and K 2-methyl-2-pentene. Those are the open chain hydrocarbons. The cycloalkanes of not less than 5 carbons in a ring are cyclohexane L and M-methylcyclopentane. You get a half mark for each open chain hydrocarbon except J, which gives you 1 mark. So for the open chain hydrocarbons, you get 6 marks, and for the cycloalkanes, it's 1 mark each, so that's 2 marks there. And then contestants were to indicate 2 compounds that will show cis-trans isomerism and 1 that will be optically active. The compounds that will show cis-trans isomerism are B, C, G, H, I, and K. You get 3 marks for that. And compounds that will be optically active are D and E. Note the presence of the chiral carbons that are marked with asterisks. So D and E are the compounds that will be optically active, and you get 1 mark. So the problem is worth 12 points. Let's now look at the solution from St. Francis Xavier. You'll notice that they got the open chain hydrocarbons, 5 of them, which were correct. Their cycloalkane of not less than 5 carbons in a ring was wrong. What they have there is cyclohexene. It has to be cyclohexane. So they did their best, and I gave them 3 out of 10, out of 12, 3 out of 12. Let's look at the solution from St. Augustine's College. You'll notice that St. Augustine's gave us alkanes. C6H12 is an alkene. So all their open chain hydrocarbons up there are wrong. They're not correct, but they got the cyclohexane right. So they get 1 out of 10. We'll move on to round 4. You have 30 seconds within which to give me an answer for questions that involve calculation, and 15 seconds for those that do not involve calculation. Your question, St. Francis. A metal oxide has an empirical formula M2O3. If the molar mass of the oxide is 356, calculate the molecular formula of the metal oxide. The atomic weight of the metal is 65, and atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Leo?
M4O6.
That is correct. If the molar mass of a metal oxide, whose empirical formula is M3O4, is 238, determine its molecular formula. M is 58 and O is 16. Ojefo?
M04.
It's M3O4. Given that matrices A and B are A 1, 2, 3, 4 and B 2, 1, 4, 3, St. Francis find AB minus BA. You've been bailed out, my dear. For a bonus, what you for?
15.
Please. It's 5, -1, 9, -5. Your own question, St. Augustine's. Find A squared minus B squared. Yes, Felix. Felix, your hand is up. Yes?
17.
For a bonus.
-1, 5. -5, 9.
That is correct. Your major question, St. Francis Xavier. A plane flying at 120 meters per second touches down the tarmac and taxis for 300 meters before coming to rest. Calculate the deceleration of the plane. Yes, Leo.
-24. -24 meters per second squared.
Are you keeping to your minus? 2 out of 3. Deceleration is negative acceleration. We asked you for deceleration, so it's 24 meters per second squared. St. Augustine's College. A plane flying at 400 meters per second touches down the tarmac and taxis to a stop. If the deceleration during taxiing is 50 meters per second squared, find the distance through which the plane taxied before coming to a stop. Felix.
1,600 meters.
That is correct. What is a phagocytic cell? Yes, Leo.
A phagocytic cell is a cell that has the ability to engulf bacteria and dissolve it, and digest to engulf foreign particles and digest them.
With what? How does it do it? I'll give you the mark. It engulfs them with its own cytoplasm. St. Augustine's College, what is a conified cell? What is a conified cell? Ojifu.
A conified cell has a conified layer around it, and it contains liquid.
What is conified? What is a conified cell?
A conified cell is one that is enclosed by a tough covering.
For a bonus, St. Francis Xavier. Leo.
Conified cells are dead cells that are they are dead cells found on the surface.
For a bonus, there's not much I can do. It's a cell in which the cytoplasm has been replaced by the fibrous protein called keratin, and so it has become hard, dry, and dead. Okay? Your question, St. Francis Xavier. A 300 decimeter cube plastic container contains a solution of pesticide whose concentration is given as 60 parts per million. Calculate the mass in grams of pure pesticide in the solution. Assume that the container is full. Yes, Thomas.
0.018 gram.
It is not correct.
0.0018 gram.
It is not correct. You have one last chance. Yes, Leo.
0.0018 kilogram.
Mass in grams. For a bonus, Felix. 1.8 grams. It is 18 grams. Your own question, St. Augustine's College. The 300 decimeter cube pesticide solution is diluted to 500 decimeter cubed. Calculate the new concentration in parts per million. The old concentration was 60 parts per million. Ojifu.
0.001.
Hey, Ojifu, it's not correct. What are you calculating? Yes, Felix.
0.0036.
Parts per million. Yes, for the last
Parts per
one.
million.
For a bonus. Leo.
100 parts per million.
Oh, it's 36 parts per million. Your question, St. Francis Xavier. You have to watch those zeros very carefully. St. Francis, give me 3 reasons why mosses and liverworts are both classified as bryophytes. Leo.
The mosses and bryophytes live in damp areas. They are restricted to damp areas. They have no vascular bundle. Then they have no true roots, stems, and leaves. Their roots are they are rhizoids. They have rhizoids which are unicellular.
I'll give you the mark. St. Augustine's, give me 3 features that are common to water fleas and millipedes. Yes, Ojifu.
Have chitinous exoskeleton. They are metamerically segmented. And also have antin.
2 out of 3. Pointed appendages, bilaterally symmetrical bodies are those you didn't mention. St. Francis, find dy dx if x squared plus 3xy plus 2y squared equals 10. X squared plus 3xy plus 2y squared equals 10. Find dy dx. Yes, Leo.
2x plus y over x.
It is not correct. Thomas.
Minus 2x minus 3y all over 3x plus 4y.
That is correct. St. Augustine's, find dy dx if x squared minus 5xy plus y squared equals 1. Yes, Ojifu.
5y minus 2x all over minus 5x plus 2y.
That is correct. The final set of questions for this round. Your question, St. Francis Xavier. 300 grams of water at 20 degrees Celsius is mixed with 100 grams of water at 100 degrees Celsius. What is the final temperature of the mixture? Yes, Thomas.
80 degrees Celsius.
It is not 80 degrees Celsius. Leo.
400.
It is not 400. It is not 400.
40.
40 degrees Celsius. final one to you, St. Augustus. 200 grams of water at 20 degrees Celsius is mixed with m grams of water at 100 degrees Celsius. If the final temperature of the mixture is 60 degrees Celsius, find m. Ojifu,
200 grams.
200 grams is fine. That brings us to the end of round 4.
The future lies in the hands of our children. Children today, leaders tomorrow. And education holds the key. Without the proper learning environment, these children may never reach their full potential. And it should not be that way. That is where the Ghana Education Trust Fund steps in, so that these children can have access to basic facilities and enjoy the learning experience. Gradually, one by one, we are removing the barriers in the way of quality basic education. We will continue, so they too can continue. Get Fund. We invest in tomorrow's leaders.
At the end of the 4th round, here are the scores. St. Augustine's College has 49 points. St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary has 56 points. Now we'll move on to round 5. For the first part, we have the statements as usual. You have to say whether the statement made to your school is true or false. You have 10 seconds within which to do that. Your statement, St. Augustine's College. The electrical conductivity of a semiconductor is increased by raising the temperature. Okronipa.
It's true.
That is correct. If A is a subset of B, then A intersect B is B. Leo?
False.
That is correct. The atomic radius of the tin atom is larger than that of lead. Okronipa?
It's false.
That's correct. The bedbug belongs to order Hemiptera. Leo?
It's true.
Correct. St. Augustus. The product of force and velocity is power.
True.
Correct. St. Francis. The intersection of a set with its complement is the null set. Leo?
That's true.
Correct. St. Augustus. The praying mantid belongs to the order Coleoptera. Yes, Felix?
False.
Correct. St. Francis. Atoms become smaller as we go across a period in the periodic table. Thomas?
True.
Correct. St. Augustine's. If A union B is the null set, then A is a null set. Okronipa?
False.
Oh, true. It's true. A permanent increase in the electrical conductivity of a semiconductor can be achieved by the addition of donor or acceptor atoms. Leo?
It's true.
It's correct. St. Augustine's. When alumina is electrolyzed, for every mole of aluminium discharged, 3/4 of a mole of oxygen gas are evolved. Okronipa?
It's true.
It's true, that's correct. St. Francis. Transfer RNA is a double-stranded polynucleotide molecule. Ishmael.
False.
It's correct. It's false. The complement of the intersection of two sets is the intersection of the complements of the sets. Okronipa.
False.
That is correct. St. Francis Xavier, impulse is equal to rate of change of momentum. Thomas. Ishmael.
False.
That is correct. It is simply the change in momentum, not the rate of change of momentum. St. Augustine, the most abundant RNA in a cell is messenger RNA. Okronipa.
It's true.
It's correct. The final statement to you, St. Francis, one of the standard methods for purifying gold on a commercial scale in Ghana is bioleaching. Leo?
It's true.
No, it is false. Bioleaching is for extraction, it's not for purification. We'll move on to the second part of round 5. I'll be reading the clues to 4 riddles, and both schools would want to be the first to solve a riddle. When they are ready to solve a riddle, they call my attention by ringing a bell. Let's hear the bell from St. Francis Xavier. Let's hear your bell, St. Augustine. All right. We'll take the first riddle. I am an angular measure. Folks think my angle has the right attitude. 2 angles are said to be complementary. Leo, you rang the bell.
Right hand.
Let's go.
90 degrees.
Let's go on, St. Augustine's. 2 angles are said to be complementary if the sum of their measures is mean. To a certain degree, I am the measure of the angle between 2 perpendicular lines. Who am I? Who am I? Okronipa.
90 degrees.
It's 90 degrees. We'll take the second riddle. I am a physical process. I hate solids, but I am very much at home with liquids. What distinguishes me from others is a column with a ladder fastened to it. Flasks, still heads, and condensers are my other essential components. Lighter liquids climb to the top of my column much faster than heavier liquids. By this column, I manage to separate liquids into their pure components under the influence of heat. Who am I? Leo?
Refluxing.
No. I'll not take that. St. Augustine's? Yes?
Refluxing chamber.
No, it's fractional distillation. We'll take the third riddle. I am an electrical device. My principle of operation depends on the vibration of matter. I also utilize electromagnetic induction in my operation. My modern counterpart has become so versatile that he does not remain at any given location. My main use is in communication. Leo?
Microphone.
No. You also rang the bell. Ojifo?
A commutator.
No, that is not correct. Let me finish reading the clues. Whenever my inventor is mentioned, you can almost hear the ringing of bells. Who am I? The telephone. And now the final riddle. I am a tissue. I am located mostly beneath the skin. Ojifo?
Adipose tissue.
Adipose. points for that. St. Augustine's gets 4 points for that. That brings us to the end of round 5.
As a little girl, my dream was to become a doctor. I always wanted to help the sick. Now I'm in the dental school together with others who had similar dreams. The support from the Ghana Education Trust Fund has made things a lot better. Their support has helped provide new equipment, teaching aids, improved facilities, and our student loan. We're studying hard, and we know that we can continue to count on support from Get Fund to turn our dreams into reality.
Viewers, at the end of this contest, here are the scores. St. Augustine's College has 69 points. St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary has 69 points.